Yo, what's up everyone? Hyushi-sama back here again with another video. And today we're actually going to be doing something a bit different this time around. So recently I've been thinking, the Matrix or the internet is quite the place, don't you think? There's a lot of influencers on here, a lot of people who speak their opinions, a lot of gamers. There's everything in the Matrix. You can find anything. And on this platform that we call the Matrix, we come into we come across a lot of different type of influencers and people who speak life into us. They give us motivation, give us purpose, they give us entertainment, they give us a lot of things. And I wanted to share my opinion on a lot of these people, share my opinion or kind of review these people. So one person I want to speak about today is this influencer and YouTuber named Hamza. Hamza Ahmed is a YouTuber who I've been familiar about for probably the past maybe like 2 years, year. I haven't really like watched him or subscribed to him too hard, but like I know of him. For a good period of my time, like I was watching his videos because he was entertaining to me. Like I was watching his videos for about like 1 month, 2 months straight, just like watching what he would put out. And bro, this guy is funny, bro. He knows how to put out content. So I want to show you guys one of his videos about kind of just a clip of it, not too much of it, but I want to give you guys a quick snippet of his video. A quick snippet. So let's check this out. Let me put on my headphones. And let's check this out for a bit. Hold up. Switch to my monitor and my face right here.
Jeffrey doesn't believe that working hard will get him to success, and so he keeps spraying away his potential in his dirty room all night long. Adonis.
Adonis.
Adonis realized the truth when he was younger. He saw that some men stopped working as hard
Bro,
when they became successful so that they could enjoy their toys. But other men,
this guy
the
is
disciplined men,
editing
they
really
stayed
turned
in
up.
the trenches. And then there's you.
Bro, the quality of this videos got really fucking good, bro. Whoa. Pardon my language. I didn't mean to curse.
Let me tell you my story. A few months ago, I'm in the cafe, like the restaurant of my gym with my
Alright,
friend
let's check
Scott.
this story.
And we sat down having a catch
Then
up
we'll
because it's been a
we'll
little
exit
while. And I
this.
noticed that he had something interesting as his phone lock screen. It was a bunch of quotes, affirmations, and sentences that he had wrote himself. And I asked him to show me. And some of them were super, super nice. You know, they were like, I'll retire my mother and I'm going to buy her a bungalow. I'm going to work super, super hard. I'm this kind of man. I'm this.
I
But
read it.
one of them I found so interesting. One of them was something like, I'm going to make a lot of money and then I'm going to move to Bali and then I'll be able to relax. Something along those lines. And when I saw that goal and I looked him in the eyes, I said, that's not right. That's not true. You won't like that. And he really listened to me seriously, and I told him, I think that some men are supposed to stay in the trenches. You see, some men are just built this way, where their
I
best
could
life
agree with
will
that.
not come from retiring and enjoying the toys or whatever they can buy with their success, but rather continually working, even when they don't need to, even when they don't need more money, because that's what gives them life. Some guys are just that masculine, where for them, it's not about the material success, about relaxing after hard work, but rather just constant push for their mission. And I made my friend
I
Scott
read it. I
visualize
read
this,
it.
and I want you to do it as well to
I'm
figure
I'm
out
gonna
what kind of guy you are. Imagine
I'm gonna
this
stop
literally
this
was like
just
World
now.
War Three or World War Two, like in the trenches,
In the
genuine
trenches.
trenches. Some like the guy next to you has genuinely got trench foot, like his foot looks deformed. Like you've
But
seen some of your friends get hurt, and every guy here keeps talking in this narrative of when the war's over, I'm gonna go home to my girlfriend. I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to go home. What are you gonna do when you get home? And you listen to that narrative and you start to believe it too. And you don't really want to admit to anyone else that even though there's so much chaos and even bloodshed, you actually feel alive here in this trench.
I read it. I read it. Alright, let's cut the video right there. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing. Like I'm not here to like leech this guy's whole video. I actually want to talk about him right now and talk about like what he's doing. So if you guys don't know, like Hamza, he makes a lot of videos like this. Like, if you don't know, bro, I used to be a Jeffrey too, bro. Haha, bro, I used to go, smoking my loud, just eating crackers and cookies and sugar, just chilling out, watching videos all day, doing nothing with my life, super unproductive, not doing shit. But until I listened to this guy, I got this idea to kind of like make more videos because he always talks about like how like all you really have to do to become successful is consistency, put in work. And it's not like you have to like put in like the most work. It's all about like the impact that you make on like other people and how you like better people around you, like creating a space for like everyone to kind of like thrive. And he always talks about like the bad habits that everyone gets trapped into and all the bad influences everyone gets trapped into. Like on this internet, yo, we have a lot of people who fall into the realm of like instant gratification, a lot of people who abuse these opportunities we have on the internet, a lot of people who just kind of continue like preaching like nonsense into the youth mind. Hamza is probably one of the only few people I know who actually like really encourages everyone to have this kind of like a figure or a goal in their head that they have to achieve, and that's Adonis. Adonis. So if you guys don't know who Adonis is, Adonis, this person right here who's at the beginning, right? Where is it? Where is it? Right. Adonis. This is Adonis right here. So what Adonis is, he's the embodiment of what every man should be. Loving, caring, um, hard worker, puts time into the family, put times to like create a solid balance around their life. Not a degen, not someone who spreads hatred, not someone who puts down others. Instead, he uplifts everyone. Instead of trying to put everyone down and saying like, oh, you're a loser, you're not going to be this, not that. What Adonis does, he tries to share that energy that he has and puts that on to other people. And this is what Hamza does. Like every day he takes the time to really speak to us and really like encourage us to do like better things. Granted, his content is like it's recycled. Like he uses the same kind of themes and narratives all the time about like self-help and stuff like that. But the part that we miss about this is that this is his personal journey. Like right now we're listening to a video about like him talking about like what the end game of life is. All right, you do all these things in life, you make money, help family, build business, help people, da da da. But in the end, you just vanish and disappear and just relax. A lot of people really want that in this world. Everyone wants to have like like an easy life. That makes perfect sense. But then we forget the fact that like right now we're in literal spiritual warfare right now. If you really look around the world right now and you really take it in, really ask, what do you see that's happening in the world right now? Do you see a lot of positivity? Do you see a lot of like people helping each other? Or do you see people tearing each other down? Do you see people complaining? Do you see people trying to find the next reason to hate this person, the next reason to get the quick change, get the quick buck? People doing things that give them instant gratification all the time. But like I said, Hamza, he preaches that things take time. It takes work, takes effort. And in the end, we're supposed to be building our character, not trying to like, live the most satisfying life to, satisfy all your needs and whatever. We're trying to build character and try to build people around us so we could actually like go towards a better future, like actually like a better future. And that's what Hamza's all about. Like, yeah, his videos, like, he talks a whole bunch of, like, randomness, talks a whole bunch of, like, about, like, Adonis this, Adonis that. But when you really look at, like, what he's preaching on, like, a daily, day-to-day basis, he's preaching self-help to everyone. He's preaching things that we could use to better ourselves. Yeah, he's a man on a screen talking a whole bunch of shit. And, yeah, he tried to create a cult. Yeah, he tried to do a whole bunch of funny stuff. Yeah, he may have been a degen in his life, but we can't ignore the fact that today, on November 8th, 2023, he's trying to speak to us about positivity, growth and what we could do to better ourselves in the future. How to help the world. If we see, like he said, if we see a war going on, are we just going to go sit down and not do nothing, or are we going to make take the initiative to like really better everyone in the world, really help people, really fight for a cause? Because we are in a war today, whether you like it or not. Like, we're in a new generation of war. This is World War III. We're in the Matrix right now. Everyone is trying to get a hold of your mind. Everyone's trying to take you, the audience, monetize you, and turn you into profit. So the people who are at the top could continue eating and maintain control over the world. A lot of things require control. Everyone wants control in the world. When you really think about it, everyone wants control, everyone wants power, everyone wants this. But not a lot of people are trying to create balance in the world, create equality, and really like help the next generation like actually like live and grow up to be real people. There's not a lot of people doing that. There's not a lot. And Hamza is combating that so we can have more people like that. Like, he influenced me, like, whether how small or like how big it is, he has influenced me to kind of understand that I could do what he's doing too. Get it? I'm pretty sure you get it. And like when you look at even like the the instant gratification topic about like how people are more falling into like what brings them profit fast, what brings them pleasure fast. Um, this is the kind of stuff that like rots our brain. Even like sugar, watching prawn as they call it here, or even just like selling like dope, selling drugs, and all these things. OnlyFans, all these things brings us instant reward, like instant reward, and we forget about the delayed gratification of like building your character, building someone who's recognizable, someone you could look up to, someone you could speak to and draw inspiration from, someone who's well grounded in their beliefs, in their belief system and what they want to do. There's not a lot of people like that, and we need more people like that. Real shit. And Hamza's one of the few people who does that. Really, he's really one of the only people who do that. So I'm just gonna. That was just like a little clip of his video. I'm not gonna get too into it because like I want to check out one of his other videos. Um, this video here, apparently he's talking about like building a superhuman brain and body, and this is day 5 of his life improvement. I haven't watched any of his videos like in the past year, to be honest. Like, I really fell off of his videos because like it's not for me. Like, I motivate myself always, but like here, like we have a video of him like talking about his journey, like his vlogging, his road to self improvement, and we have a lot of people just following after him. And you don't even know how much of an impact that has on the world. There's a lot of people who are lost in this world, lost. And a lot of people don't know who to look up to, who to subscribe to. It's very hard for like the newer generation people to relate to the older generation people. And this guy is creating a voice for all those people. He's literally being a father to people. Like, when you really take it in, this nigga is being a father to people, bro. And you have to rate it, bro. You have to rate it. I'm just gonna check out just the beginning of the video so you guys get a gist of it, and then we could just go into it. Yeah, good morning, fam. Good morning, bro. Let me fast forward this. I'm not really trying to watch this whole thing.
Developing a superhuman brain and body. And just today I was doing like this weird practice where I was filling out like a document on my PC called The Alchemy of Self. An entrepreneur named Sam Robbins made this super famous online course a few years ago. And in one of the videos, he basically talked about creating a new version of yourself to pretend you are that guy right now so that you can achieve the goals that you want. Basically, what you want to achieve in life, you can't actually achieve them. You can only achieve what you have in your life right now. The goals that you have to achieve them, you can't do it. You need to become that version of you who has those things. So many people on self-improvement, on this path, becoming more productive, becoming successful, they fight this uphill battle trying to make their current selves accomplish the thing that they want to get in the future. So maybe for you right now, you want to improve your brain, you want to improve your body, you want to be more productive, you want your brain to be able to comprehend like deeper, more intellectual topics. You can't do that. You can only do what you have in this like around you right now. And so what we need to do is create a new identity of ourselves and focus on becoming that version of ourselves rather than focusing on becoming like doing anything else. So let me give you another example. I speak to many guys who are 15, 16, 17, 18 years old and they're struggling with their fat.
And the reason why is because let's imagine Jeffrey speaks to me, right? I'm going on self-improvement coach called Young Jeffrey, and he's complaining, he's so sad, he's miserable, saying like, oh, but I keep fapping, and I just keep fapping, and I tried, and then I had a full-on like streak, and then I relapsed, and then I just did it 3 more times in the same day. I can't get consistent in no fap. What do I do? I'm gonna tell him, yeah, you can't get consistent in no fap, Jeffrey, because to get consistent in no fap, you need to be the person who is on no fap. You are Jeffrey. You are not this guy, and so what you need to do is basically like cause the death of Jeffrey. You need to kill Jeffrey and become Jeffrey 2.0. You need to be this next version.
I'm gonna stop it right there. This guy's the realest nigga out there, bro. He's the realest nigga. She's the realest, bro. I love this guy. Actually, I fucking love this guy, bro. Alright, I'm gonna stop it right there. So, if you guys already get the gist of the video, he's talking about pretty much how to become the person you want to be. And that's really deep because a lot of people are objectively trying to like be the person they want to be. But it's a hard process because we always set these, one, we all have a bunch of like bad habits that we picked up from when we were young to now. And we have a lot of people promoting and basically giving validation to these bad habits. The internet provides a community for anything. Good habits, bad habits. And what Hamza is here talking about is that, like, if you want to become the person you want to be, you got to actually kill that person you were in the past. Because that person you were in the past is a embodiment of, like, all the negative and all, like, the not so good stuff that you absorbed while you're growing up. Like, literally, you absorbed it while you're growing up. And in order for you to become the next person, you have to literally, like, just dead it, like, right there and then. So if you really want to become who you want to be, you have to really believe that you could do it. And that's where it really starts. It really starts from like believing, taking the first steps. Everyone always fails at the beginning, but it's a matter of not giving up and having the willpower to like push yourself through. You really have to like really want it to achieve it. And you got to do the steps to do it, like the baby steps from the beginning. And the thing is, not a lot of people want to do those baby steps. Not a lot of people want to start from the beginning and work themselves up. That's why we always just regress back to what was before. We regress back to our past self. All those increments and stuff of like bad behaviors and all the like bad behaviors we absorbed growing up, that's already in us. It's already in us. So when we're trying to transition, and like it becomes too difficult, we automatically relapse and go back to who we were in the past. And it's a very hard process that we all go through in order to achieve and get to the next level. But this is what you call like breaking barriers. This is what you call like changing your mind, like reworking your mind to become the person you want to be. And this is the only person on the internet that speaks about this kind of shit, bro. He's the only person that speaks about this kind of stuff. I've been listening to this guy for a while. Like I said, I don't really like listen to him like that, but like I take in what he says. And you can't knock what he says. He's a good person. He's literally trying to be a father to you people. I'll give him maybe like a uncle or something like that. He's younger than me, but I'll call him an uncle still. Like you could have an uncle that's younger than you. Like fuck it, bro. My grandma had a fucking son, and now that's him. Now he's my fucking uncle. I don't know, bro. But like he had a son while I was like 10 years old. So I'm 10 years older than my uncle. Who cares, bro? Who cares? But anywho, that was a joke, by the way. I hope you knew that was a joke. But like I said, he's the only person who really talks about like really like evolution, really leveling up. And he's been doing this for years, bro. He's been on this self-help journey. And all I could say is like if you really want to find like a proper person to like to better yourself, someone to like look up to, watch Hamza. He's the only one doing it in this type of way. The only one. Real shit. So that's all I wanted to say. That's my opinion on this guy. So if you want to know like what I think about him, I think he's a great person. I think that he created like a really amazing trend. And I think that he's just all around solid 10 out of 10 man. Pause, no homo, but he's a 10 out of 10 person who puts in work, who cares, he loves, takes time for himself. He had a plan and went through with it. And he makes it look effortless. And by effortless, all he has to do is stay consistent. No matter how much work you put in, just put in some effort every day, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, just every day. Just put some time to do what you have to do. In the end, you're going to continue stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking until you get where you want to get. And that's as simple as it is. And if you relapse, bro, just take a deep breath, acknowledge your mistakes, and push forward. And don't make the same mistake again. As long as you keep on telling yourself you won't do it again, and you keep on doing the little things that you have to do to change your character and level yourself up, you're on the right path, straight up. So that's all I wanted to say. He's a good person, and I give Hamza a 10 out of 10. He's a good person. So I'm going to wrap it up there. This is my new series called Character Review, or YouTuber Review, whatever we want to call it. But we'll keep this up and, just continue making videos like this. Because I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things, and I do want to share them. Peace out, guys. Till next time.